Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Hero Site, Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to 2v2 on Torrente. In the north, we have Anthrax and Spanky fighting here for combined British-American Task Force, 5th British Infantry supporting the American 2nd Armoured Division. In the south, we have Ghost and ashilrye here fighting for the German Army, Deutschland. Here with the 26th Panzer Division, we got a double sapper start here for Anthrax. We got Italian infantry right here for Ghost. Spanky straight into Airborne. A bit of support there for the 2nd Armour. And we got Coastal Service here for ashilrye. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued and generous support of the Propagandacast. And a big hearty thanks to those who keep commenting, liking on my videos. Helps out immensely. We're off to the races here. Also, we did get some slight hints here with the Relic stream about what to expect in terms of changes. Call-in changes, at least to some degree, seem to involve... Basically, in some cases, like with the E8 and the Panther, then you now have the choice of either calling it in or being able to build it. If you have the right, obviously the right building for it. So that seems to sort of open up some opportunities. Then also the rapid production for the Americans and US armor to find requires 1 CP. Smoke off here, the Panzer Grenadiers, Panzer Pino clashing in, Sappers rushing in, Pathfinders here. I'm definitely finding a path, but that one is straight down to hell. Sappers closing in, Pioneers not pursuit here. Heavy exchange of submachine guns, bolt action rifle fire here. Vickers joining in here from around the corner here, but it's not working out well here for the Sappers in the end, despite the Vickers crew's attempt. Rifleman now ultra rushing in an attempt to further assist the Sappers, but they're ultimately being beaten down here by the Germans. Meanwhile, German forces slightly flanking around here. Italian troops opening up in the Sappers. 250 half-track there for Ghost. Panzer is falling back as rifle clamber forwards. Vickers setting up as well there. Pioneers moving up with MP40 submachine guns. Another A-sectional in there for Anthrax. Certainly a very hefty dance of death here for the centre. Almost got the fuel point. Despite the initial German success, the Allies were able to overcome their German opponents. Pioneers flanking around them, pursued heavily by the Sappers, running through bombed out buildings as they make a run here for a fiascheria, which basically is a bottle making workshop. I think someone explained to me. I probably misunderstood that to some degree. Troops moving up, 250 after got for Ghost. Vickers there firing in, Panzer's busy with their bolt action rifles. Pioneers being forced out of the flask maker there. Almost got the Sappers here. But the Panzer's also low on health here. This is not looking great there for Ghost. His men, in fact, may soon become Ghost. In fact, the Pioneers very much have joined the non-living. Light support company up here for Ghost. Pioneers still basically up northwest here. Coastal Service versus the Sappers, who were quickly forced away there by the Italians. Much to the disgrace, of course, they were reported back as, being up against the Waffen-SS. Because the British really did not think highly of the Italians. It's generally considered a great disgrace to lose to the Italians. To the point in one case, one British officer in North Africa, once he'd been taken prisoner by the Italians, requested the Germans transfer him to a German war camp because it'd be too embarrassing to be, held in an Italian prisoner of war camp. He then tried to escape from the German war camp, and then they sent him over to the Italians. So, go figure. 250 after here, ready to the Panzer Pioneer unit for Ghost. Panzer gun is following up as well here. Machine gun there being blasted out by the German troops, or Italian troops here. Gunning down the Vickers crew there, still holding around the gun and, of course, the many belts of machine gun ammunition. Section Sappers moving forwards. Coastal Service holding up here still. No tech yet there for Mr. ashilrye. Instead, we got the officer out there to support the troops. Meanwhile, dashing straight down the middle here, bypassing American troops. They're going straight for the Vickers, causing quite a bit of havoc here, and then taking a sharp turn there. As Panzer is falling up here now in the wake of the half-tracks. Assault there. We got some Pathfinders sneaking about here for Spanky. Quick rush into the church. Panzer popping out of the flamethrower. They're ready. 250 after that's about to get knocked out here. Pathfinders are flying to the rear, and they get it. Nice work there by Spanky. Recce section ready, grenades going off here. Massive damage to the Panzer Grenadiers. We got Guasatoria for Ghost. Not too much of a surprise, though pardon me, I would have expected the L640s, but clearly he prefers some Italian assault engineers here. But these Panzer Grenadiers are not in a great condition here for Ghost, and I would strongly recommend pulling back. We got Air&Sea here for Anthrax. Over to Spanky and over to ashilrye, who's gone for a total of 4 Italian Coastal Reserve squads. And the officer. That's a lot of Coastal Reserve squads, actually. Like, normally I'm used to seeing like 3, but 4 definitely feels a bit on the heavier end there. And Panzer Pioneers white, we got a bunker up there for ashilrye. Makes sense, obviously, in particular with that many coastal service, you definitely want to like leverage whatever kind of reinforcement you can offer them. And they do get like 1 free guy reinforced like every X moments there if they close their bunker. Airdrops here from Anthrax. Commandos, they're appearing right behind the Italians. It's a bird! It's a plane! Oh shit, it's a British commandos. So popping in there with Sten guns, going in hard there, unloading into the Pioneers here, and the officer's just, you know, getting out of there before the commandos realise he's, you know, got a slightly fancier hat than everyone else, which makes him obviously a prime target for the commandos. Pioneers, they're avoiding narrowly getting fully wiped, but they still take massive losses. Officer there has interesting enough not retreated, but he's like, help me! They're coming for me! And my hat! But there you go, arrival there of a large throng of disheveled and exhausted Italian infantry manages to save his, well, Italian bacon. Across the Torrente here, busy with the riflemen, going up close to the Berettas and the flamethrowers of the Lancia Fiamme, letting loose there, and incinerating the GIs. Infantry support center here for Spanky, no paratroopers yet, of course, got those and anti-tanks unlocked. We got a second bunker here for ashilrye. This is going for support bunkers. We got the command bunker there to serve as a retreat point. Wassatori here as the rifleman. And there we go. Got an actual paratroop support dropping in here for Spanky.
The enemy have claimed our sector.
More direct support from the 82nd Airborne here in support of the 2nd Armoured Division and the 5th Infantry. Panzerjägers out here for Ghost. Ready for any American light vehicle shenanigans. Though, of course, Spanky here with Airborne is slightly just going to skip the motor pool and push straight ahead for armor. At least that is what most players tend to do with that build in my experience. Not all, but most. Section Sapling Force here backed up by that Vickers. You can see here, though, ashilrye is trying to establish fresh line defense here by the bunkers. But British forces are having none of that. And there we go, we got here designated artillery overwatch. And there you go, heavy artillery fire there, raining down. Section snuffed out there like a candle in a storm, and the sappers there almost getting pulverized as well there beneath heavy Axis artillery. In the east here by the church, American paratroopers, they're trying to establish some kind of defense in the face of the German assault. But the paratroopers lacking any heavier firepower there will certainly struggle a bit. There's all the infantry got bazookas, which is going to be great versus any light vehicles and some armor, but not so deal versus German Panzergunner either. Functioning around there. And there you go, officer there leading in some assisting troops for Ghost there. And we got another bunker there, anti-tank bunker from ashilrye. More Guastatori out there for Ghost. Seems like our German friends here relying heavily on Italian infantry. And in the south here, Pathfinders quickly finding a path back to base. As the Quattro runs in forwards over the Lancia Fiamme, burning through the American opposition. And then some. Ground squads there definitely also hightailing it. Upon contact with the Italian flamethrowers. That's a total of... Well, he's going for replacing his lost Italian squads. He's actually like sticking quite consistently to 4 squads. He's also first now taking up. Good God.
Hardline defenses and structures are available for Panzer Pioneers and Guastatori.
Got some air support here inbound from Spanky. There's the air supply drop. We got Brownings also being locked there for his riflemen.
We have infantry available in reserve, Commandant.
We got that pack bunker ready. Guastatori there busy laying down mines. Guessing telemines, considering how massive those are looking.
Territory lost.
Yep, telemines in case of a sudden American armoured or vehicular ration. We also got a fuel cache by up here. Good move. They obviously provides both the British and the American player with extra fuel saps that bypass the packed bunker. Not that it's particularly difficult. Also bypass all the Italian infantry that's still being called in here though. But the sappers keep moving forwards here. Dodging artillery for now, but that said, the longer they take around, the more hazardous the retreat is going to be. And there goes, just taking a lot of fire there. Italian troops, they're standing right in this of the artillery because there is no friendly fire. And we got a bit of air support called in here. Artillery support. By all appearances. Meanwhile, the Central American forces, they're moving forward. Spanky is on the offensive. Over there to Anthrax and over to Ghost. Parrots are being pushed back. Pathfinders with a flamethrower there, by the way. Coastal Battlegroup advance. We got barred up riflemen unloading magazine after magazine out into them. Italian troops being pushed back, others moving forward. Coastal Battlegroup, they're being hit with grenades. Pathfinders there running into the grenade. We got the Vegas, they're trying to halt the Italian troops reinforcing, but it is just not working out there for Anthrax. We got pack houses that are being called in, and the Coastal Battlegroup continue to fight it out, but the damage is piling up, and so are the casualties. More coastal service there withdrawing. Panzers there versus the advancing riflemen. Pathfinders can't moving in. Got registers there, plus defensive operations for those bunkers and telemines. More artillery being called in by the officer. Grenades off here. Pack counter, of course, ready to support the commandos. Hunter squad almost wiped out. But certainly a very infantry-heavy battle so far there. Very infantry-heavy. Not there's anything wrong with that. Moving forwards here. Tech-wise, we got the Panzer going up proper for Pack 40s, but might just be just a stepping stone as it goes for the Panzer Company here. So yeah, just relying heavily on the Italians to do most of the grunt work while it then moves in for the Panzers. Emo coastal surf squads, they're taking a lot of damage. We got artillery called in, slamming through the sappers here. As Anthrax pushes onwards against the Germanic foe. Lighting up the Italians as he goes. Pack bunker there remains. Not with much of a job for the time being, and we got Richard still called in the east, catching the Pathfinders there.
3 command points are available.
More Pathfinders moving up here. East side is not seeing, in a sense, much action. It's most of the center and west here that's seeing some action. Back at the Allied base, we got the company command post up here. We got the tank depot as well going up there for Spanky. We got no further tech here though from Ghost. There we go, more artillery going off. Italian troops again marching their way through. Got the Matilda with Anthrax. Definitely versus like an infantry build like this, Matildas make a lot of sense. Plus the more dense build up urban environment certainly also makes the Matilda look a bit more attractive. Incendiary bombing run here right into the midst of the bunker position here of the 26th Panzer Division. About to unload a massive payload of incendiary bombs.
Artillery batteries are on standby. They request orders.
And the bunkers basically crumble there. Pretty good value for money there for Anthrax. Leaving just the medic bunker basically standing. Artillery called in the machine gun position here, ramming through the roof and sailing through the various floors until they're ready to support Anthrax and the 5th Infantry Division. East side here, the Ghost is further pushing back the Allied front line here, laying down mines to Ghost. Thumbs up. Very good multitasking here. Excellent. And we got the Panzer Commando here. So basically all sides are starting to push for tanks here. Neither player really, anyone really relying too heavily on light vehicles. Also nice to see. Not this light vehicle shouldn't see play, but there's only at times it feels like a bit too heavily reliant to just, you know, spamming certain light vehicles. Moving forwards here.
The fuel point is being taken from us.
East side here, American counterattack there from Spanky. Gashes his way here through the German thinly held lines. Here there's a few outposts basically, but nothing they can really put up concentrated firepower to hold like just a massive bar push here from Spanky. and the men of the 2nd Armoured. North here though, Guastatory there, dodging a snare there from the commandos. Matilda firing into the other Guastatory squad. Meanwhile, in the center, the Americans are breaking through here. It's a bit of a collapse if it goes. His Panzer main commando's almost done. Will he go for Panzer IIIs or will he try to take up? Those are the big questions here. Over to Spanky once more, and over to ashilrye, who's got Starstopper now. So there goes some more hardened veterans from the 26th Panzer Division to do the heavy lifting here. Now the
Enemy forces have taken our territory.
thumbs up to that. He's not far off being able to go for a Panther 4 or the Sturmpanzer. And Guastatory actually got wiped somewhere. Bit of a painful blow there to Ghost. But obviously a big win for the Allies, since those Guastatory obviously mean business.
Artillery batteries are on standby. They request order.
Got the Starstorming up here, engaging with the G-35s and the MD-42, slamming in there to the Matilda 2. Matilda 2 moving forwards, Panther 4 down there for ashilrye, thumbs up. Could also go for more Starstormer. Of course, that's what he does, but he could do it. Meanwhile, Panzer's holding up here. Not the greatest position up against like a Matilda 2. And meanwhile, we got Spanky there with 105 with Sherman to further blast his way through all these German lines. Not a bad pick at all. Though that said, he is a bit low on anti-tank weapons. And there you go, Panther 3 out here for Ghost. So Germans definitely starting to line up with the armor, and Spanky in that regard is a bit light on anti-tank weapons for now. He's going for more supply drops, slightly saving up resources for those carbon bombing runs. More bunkers here. And then the east side here, Panther 3 moving forwards, but lacking infantry support. It's going to struggle, I think, to make any fast progress against the American positions of Spanky, nestled amongst all the rubble and the ruins. Even got smoke here, very nice here. Basic forcing the Panther 3 to like have to guess or get close. Thumbs up there to Spanky, nice little trick there. That's it, there's a counterattack here from the flank from Ghost here to support the Panther 3, and now the Guastatory rushing up as well here. And suddenly Spanky's positions are steadily falling apart here in the center. Italian troops being slammed there by the Matilda 2. Panther 4, they're going for the flank commander, snaring it up here. Of course, worth noting here, Spanky is a bit short on anti-tank weapons at the front line at least. Panther 3 diving in, we got snares galore there, damaging the engine of the Panther 3. Sherman there ripping into the Guastatory. Grenades are being chucked. It's a pretty nasty fight here in the streets of Torrente, with heavy damage, heavy losses on all sides. Until they're going for the Panther 3 here, as it is obviously a much easier target than the Panther 4. Definitely Ghost, they got a bit extended there, and he got punished well for it. Anthrax dropping in for Spanky, but the Germans are down just the Panther 4 now. It's also worth noting, besides pack bunkers, the Germans are also a bit short on anti-tank weapons, well then a bunch of Panzerjägers, but against all of these tanks, let's be honest, the Panzerjägers are probably not the best choice.
Command points are available for use.
Bunker there under fire. Got the pack cards are busy as always. Veterans 1, but down to 3 men. Stars from there forcing away the sappers with some well-placed machine gun and G43 fire. Guastatory setting out again. Now the Panther 3 out here for Ghost, as ashilrye is probably just eventually planning more Panther 4s, though for now he's got a bit of a fuel shortage, and unlike the Allies, the Germans have yet to build a fuel cache. Of course, wouldn't be a half-bad if ashilrye to consider a fuel cache then, but assist both, of course, him and his teammates, so I'd say there's a strong incentive there to consider investing into that. Very strong. He's also taking some further heavy infantry losses that just going for more Starstorm could also prove to be very valuable. Danger grenade there with a Panther 3. Again, Ghost, he needs to be more mindful of his Panther 3. It is a Panther 3 after all, and not a Tiger tank. There you go, Panther 3 falling back, heavily damaged. Honestly, got very lucky with that Panzer fleet. I would certainly not recommend that. I would not recommend that maneuver that he pulled off. Ashilrye just floating manpower here. Not really expanding it into much. In the center we got Coastal Surf Officer here versus the Rifle Squad. And got artillery there being directed into the point. Back here to Anthrax and back to Ghost. Pack 30 called in here by Ghost. Guessing he's not going to go farm reserves anytime soon then.
Artillery batteries are on standby. They request orders.
Standoff by now. We got 2 Matildas out here for Anthrax, plus some commandos, sappers, and a mix of other supporting weapons. Inside here, Spanky's moving up. Panzer III is counterattacking with his 15mm gun, the Panzer III Model L. First model to be mass produced there with the high velocity 15mm gun.
Our enemy has the upper hand. We have 300 points.
Will be replaced by the Model M, which was a further up armored version of this one with both armored side skirts, but also spaced armor on the front. There you go, carpet bombing again. You can sort of see here again, there's a bit of a flaw there in Ashilrye's position is again, it's very much tempting targets for American bombs. Oh, and British bombers, obviously in this case British. And on top of the incendiary bombardment, we now got the carpet bombing here, so they're just absolutely unleashing hell here. And with that, the entire bunker line here from Ashilrye has just been buried, destroyed. We also got what appears to be a second Starstorm squad out there. Yes, there's 2 squads of Starstorm now. Thumbs up there to Ashilrye. Matilda's moving forward, Rifle Squad, Pathfinder's pushing in as well. There's Starstorm squad in the middle of the road. Definitely need to pull back here. Looking pretty rough. Already got 1 squad withdrawing here. Panther will be pushed off. Panther III's kind of assist. We've got a Pack 38 moving up here. Now I have the Starstorm forced to run the gauntlet in front of 2 Matildas. The Panther IV is just continually withdrawing here. Pack 38, they're managing a side shot there on the Matilda 2. We've got the infantry ready to clear out the anti-tank gun. And here in the Far East, Panzer versus Rifle Squad. Situation with the Germans looking rather uncomfortable. Also worth noting, Ghost has not upgraded enemy's Panzers with machine guns. He's gotten the veteran score leaders, but interestingly enough, no MG-34s. And there you go. Got anti-tanks up at the Panther fleet. Plus lost his Panzerjägers, so situation for Ghost is certainly looking fairly uncomfortable. Another Panther IV ready, even as the first one be repaired. Thumbs up. Definitely needs those Panzers out. More Guastatori for Ghost. I mean, more infantry is good, but it's definitely not going to need something to deal with all this armor. Particularly these Matildas. Craft grenades are being unleashed. Guastatori taking a lot of damage. West side, we got the Matildas moving forwards. Panther IV's about to slam into them. Starstorm reserve here. Pushing back the Matilda.
The enemy have claimed our sector. Our fuel point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Matilda, they're being pushed back with the 2 Panzer IVs there. In the southeast, American force, they're pushed back. Ghost again. He's moving in with the Guastatori in the half track, but German is pretty much going to put the lock on that push. Oh, and they didn't get out there. Fortunately, looks like no one was actually even remotely damaged as a half track there. Just completely crashed into some small crater there. But the Sherman's definitely going to make sure that some do make it out there in poor shape. And we got grants being locked here for Anthrax. 2 thumbs up. Nice to see some grants there. Very nice. Unless, of course, you're the one receiving end of that. They have also confirmed, by the way, in the recent stream that Grant is getting some buffs. That's nice. But they didn't specify what buffs. Going straight in with Matilda 2. East side here, Sherman being pushed back. Up Panzer against the Panther III. Meanwhile, Pioneers rushing in, wiped out by the Matilda 2. Bit of waste of good infantry by Ashilrye. Artillery being unleashed here over to Spanky and to
We have
ashilrye.
surplus command points that evade their location.
So we've got 220 minutes to 229. Rifleman Pathfinder's moving ahead there. And go steady advance here. We got more engineers there for Spanky to help repair his tanks, as he's got none at the moment. Though, of course, he does have a lot of riflemen. His paratroopers, though, have perished in the name of democracy. Panzer's rolling in here. Anthrax about to get flanked. Matilda 2 there, also in a dangerous positioning. There's another one flanking. Sort of the Panther force.
We're losing grasp of the capture
Of course, here,
point.
ashilrye might want to consider some armoured side skirts for his Panther force to make them even tougher. That would, of course, be an excellent upgrade. Almost got the Matilda 2 there. And got it.
Have claimed our sector.
And the anti-tank crew is about to expire as well there. Could seize a turn against the British there. They're certainly be uncomfortable there, to put it mildly, for Anthrax. Commandos to move through here, the craters and the broken landscape sneaking up there. In the east side here, goes slowly moving forwards, steadily eradicating American positions, forcing them through the draw here. And they're got nothing to bombardment, as apparently ashilrye really just keeps insisting on like creating big targets for British bombers.
We have 200 points remaining.
East side, he continue to push forwards. Panther feed diving after the Sherman. Rive squad here was the Coastal. Damage is immense. Spanky's forces are getting well spanked, but there you go. Massive grenade. 8 Coastal, they're almost wiped out. That was a hell of a grenade. Meanwhile, Sherman got taken out there by the Panther feet. Small win there for Ghost.
Panzer 3 on station.
Another Panther 3 ready. Guess he's not much into armored reserves. Got the Starsman, definitely their squad is in need of some healing. They're low on health.
Panzer 3 has been struck.
Panther 3 knocked out. Good return there from Spanky. Good return. Jubilee get Panther, they're finding out. Still not upgraded, by the way. Another Panther 3 moving up. You would expect increasing some armored reserves here from Ghost, but he seems to be not particularly interested in that. Panther force being fixed up. Moving forward to the Starstorm, going to have to withdraw soon. They're low on health. He's also flooding a lot of manpower. We still haven't seen like any caches there.
Can be sold into battle.
Out is then an option for Ghost. Brown there though.
Has been struck.
Almost got the Starstorm. That was really close, but now in hand he's up against 2 Panther 4s. Not looking great here. Anthrax definitely, I think, miscalculated a bit with this grunt, and now the Germans are more than happy to take him to the cleaners for that one. And there you go, Grant, kaput. M2 Matilda moving up here. Matilda 2 moving up, engaging the Panther 4. East side here, we got the Rive Squad Pathfinders moving in. Certainly a hectic battlefield where things change rapidly. Very rapidly. So they're being repaired. We got another grant out there. Thumbs up to Anthrax. Got the Coastal with the Rive Squad. Fighting for that center field point remains hotly contested. More bunkers here from ashilrye. That's apparently all his manpower goes down to Panzer 4. We also got another officer out. And he's running out of Italians.
Artillery batteries are on standby.
He's not running out of users for them. And nope, oh, both are like veterans here too. Still no armored side skirts here though for ashilrye's panzers. Center there we got the Coastal busy. Panther 4's being pushed out here with the Grant and the Matilda 2. The Grant was the British version of the M3 Lee. Specifically, the turret is different from the M3 Lee, which had a bit more of a unique cupola with a machine gun built into it. The British didn't want that, they just wanted a bigger turret to fit in the radios, so theirs is a bit different from the American version. Little fun fact there. Rive Squad moving forward, Coastal counter-attacking. And we got a medic bunker there again, plus a support bunker for ashilrye again. Lots of grenades, lot of fire, lot of death. And on the west side here, Panther Force and heavy duel here with the American British armor there. This would be a anti-tank bunker being set up here. As the third Panther Force moves in for ashilrye, still no sign of the armored side skirts, even an officer's quarters would also be a good upgrade considering he's got like 2-star swim squads. But also 3 Panther Force, the officer's quarters here would be immensely valuable for ashilrye. Definitely is a bit on the other side, he hasn't gone for it by now. To Ghost and to Anthrax. Oh, we got an enablement button there called in somewhere. I'm guessing they're onto the backpack and bunker position there. Almost got the Panther Force there too. Really close call there for ashilrye. Of course, there's still the other bunker here, which could get slammed by. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Got him, Himmel! Ah! We almost lost the Panther Force to that. Got him, Himmel. That was bonkers. At least reckless. Now they're taking there for Anthrax. Ghost being pushed back again. Still no sign of armored reserves for him. Dawson getting ready for the next push.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
And we got there some training here for Anthrax for support weapons. Very nice to see that. Thumbs up. Benefits his anti-tank and his machine guns and his pack howitzer. That's obviously a lot of value there.
They request orders.
So moving up here, flanking the German position of ashilrye. Ghost, meanwhile, is well, he's seen better days, that's for sure. Not entirely sure what he's planning though. Kind of feels like to some degree it's ashilrye's now doing some of the heavy lifting here. As Ghost has kind of managed to blunt his own edge. We can all see the Allies realizing this, they're moving into like contain here. ashilrye is increasingly the bigger problem, whereas Ghost to an extent can be more easily managed. Pushing forward to the Coastal right into a lot of American troops there with flamethrowers and bars. Grenades being unleashed into the advancing Italian assault troops here. Sherman moving in. That's going to force here Ghost assault to collapse, unless he wishes to command Ghosts. Grenades being chucked there at the Sherman tank. Engine is damaged. Small win there for Ghost. Doesn't remove it necessarily, but does force the Sherman to be a bit of a safer distance. Obviously, the pack's going to wreck it. Got there a incendiary bomb run from Anthrax. 2 thumbs up. That's going to make it tough here for Ghost to actually grab the victory point. That ended up being a bit painful there. It could have been worse, though. It could have been a lot worse. West side here, the Panther Force are pushing forwards. Still no sign of any upgrades for the Panzers. I still think that'd be a great addition here, of course, for ashilrye. And the 7th Panzer Grenadier Company, east side of our squad moving in. Panther Force, they need repairs. We've got a repair bunker now, of course, here for ashilrye. That's definitely not a bad addition, though. Far from it. Then with all the tanks he's got, some repair bunkers would be an excellent investment. In fact, they are an excellent investment. Matilda tank there for Anthrax. Grant rolling through the bombed out streets here of Torrente. Hellcat out here for Spanky hanging back. On the east side here, we got him lining up for another push here against the Germans. Ghost is not really doing much here. And he's not entirely sure where he wants to go with all this Pathfinder's rifle moving in. Got another Matilda on the way. The west side here, we got the Panther Force there. Stoss in the corner in a bad spot. Hellcat's racing there against all the Panther Force. That seems rather risky there by Spanky, or perhaps he's just managing too much here. But that Hellcat there is definitely going to go straight to hell as the munitions explode. Grant's moving forward here. Starston withdrawing but not fully retreating. Oh, they definitely need to retreat now. Not. Yeah, the medic bunker there is definitely finding them with a lot of free replacements, you can see there. That was quite handy. That was quite handy. Definitely makes it easier to you know, keep the Starstorm in one piece. Panther 4 setting out again. Another push here for the Fatherland. Over to Spanky and to ashilrye again. Got Ghost him bit milling about. Still no sign of like any heavy attack from a string to mine with the 250 half. In fact, it gets knocked out. Minor blow there to Ghost. It's just a light half time, but there we go. German assault here. Starstorm, Panther and Starstorm score. The wedge between the two Panther 4s become an easy target for the Matilda to get wiped. Oh, that could have been avoided. I feel like that, right? Artillery called in here on the British position by the victory point. Bit of a slip here by Anthrax. Could become expensive. There you go. Anti-tank crew wiped out Matilda. Suffers a massive blow. Second massive blow. The anti-tank itself is gone. But yeah, ashilrye took some heavy loss. In fact, he lost both of his Starstorm squads. That is massive loss. He's going for another Panther 4, but he needs to replace those infantry losses. He's got next to nothing here. 200 Germans. Obliterating the Panther gun, at least trying to. We got snares there being chucked off. Whilst the Torrente counterattacking here with the flamethrowers. And their Beretta submachine guns. We got another carbon bomber here going in against the Germans. Another incendiary one to be specific. A lot of mines going off. Tilda's on the move here. Panther 4 right around the corner here for ashilrye. Panther, of course, being the main workhorse of the German Panzerwaffe. Even a fun fact about the Panther 4, but they actually made a massive factory specifically just to make Panther 4s known as the Nibelungwerke. There's a little fun fact for you there. Massive factory just for the single purpose of making Panther 4s. And we got here more armor out there, and this time it's a center for Anthrax. Interesting choice between all the Matildas and the Grants. Panther 4s. We got an ace Panther 4 here from ashilrye. We also finally got the armored skirts up. Thumbs up, too, in fact. Oh, definitely should have had those up sooner, I feel. Got more bunkers. We got airdrop anti-tank guns here. Allied force on move here. We got a large British-American column here trying to push through the streets here. Mines going off into the Panther 4 here. Great day for the Americans, less so for the German tank crew start there. We got the veterans vulnerability being popped here. Infantry getting pummeled. It is an absolute massacre here. Bunker there being pummeled here. We got upgrade to anti-tank bunker artillery being leveled from it as well here. Or directed. Panther 4's moving in. Sherms are being engaged. Guazzatori ripping the way through the Allied lines. Here we got 119 to an 8 here. Anti-tank crews there. Dying out there in quite gruesome manners here. Panther 4's withdrawing. Pack 38's moving up here, supporting the Guazzatori. There you go, center trying to rush in, only to get knocked out, costing Anthrax there. Another piece of steel there in the face of the German army there. And anti-tanks being wrecked here by the Pack 38. Meanwhile, southeast there, Sherman going in for deep flank against Ghost. Almost saying out his ambulance, still, of course, in classic American manner. Hitting a mine there. More supply drops here for Spanky. Freedom. Democracy. Bunker being pushed back. Another sent out for Anthrax. Bringing in his armor there to support Spanky this time around. Looks like they've decided that perhaps attacking constantly into ashilrye has clearly, again, the stronger element may not work out. So they're going to hit. Ghost is clearly continue to be a bit the weaker element. So he's finally moved up here to reserves. We also got a Panther for ashilrye. Apparently he's decided not to bring in more infantry. MD-34 here though, in the bombed out landscape of decent victory point here. Can ashilrye respond quickly enough? He's moved in his Panther force to a more reactive position where they can both react to things here and in the west. Very good there. Armored assault continues moving up.
point.
France, Matilda's there, all blast away. The machine being heavy hit here. Panther Force moving up. We got recon loader here. Artillery fire raining down death. There you go. Ashford Ryan's armed reserves are ready to respond to his teammates' issues here. 119 was 171. Watch the Roberts route towards anti-tanks flying away there. And there you go, incendiary bombing run again here from Anthrax, right to the weaker support weapons and the infantry. And again, note the angling here, just pausing to explain like he's calling in there on the retreat path. So again, they're more likely just to catch something. And smart with his all basically the closest angles and they hit, they're faster anyway. So might even catch some other troops here. There you go, Guastatory almost wiped out here. Anti-tank is forced into really bad position, but basically American armor was waiting for them. Cracking apart here, Ghost anti-tank guns. Panther Force, they are seemingly in a bit of an awkward spot. They're not entirely sure how to react. Over here to Ghost, who is, I imagine, stalling out for a Tiger tank now. Anthrax there is just pushing onwards here. Second anti-tank's about to get wiped out. There we go. But the Sherman is knocked out. Fighting remains quite heated here. Panther Force versus the Sappers. The Sappers are very much forced to the draw in the face of so much German steel there.
Attack has been silenced at the front.
Now the anti-tank crew they're taken out. British armor, American armor linking up again here. A lot of howitzers mounted on tanks there. Matilda wrecking anti-tank guns. The quarter anti-tank guns to further wreck the anti-tank guns. You got 117 was 149. One Panther Force almost knocked out. Yeah, Ghost is holding reinforcements so he can get out that Tiger tank. He's betting everything now on the Tiger. Guastatory, meanwhile, are definitely just getting out of there. No mistake. Meanwhile, Panther 4 column raising in and catching the engineers and forcing them off. Guns blazing. Obviously sensing weakness there, but at the same time this does mean Ghost is a bit more vulnerable, but it also means he could actually be flanked here from the south with his tanks being able to escape, which might in fact be exactly going to happen here. Seems about to get wiped out though. So how will ashilrye respond to this? Because again, his tanks are going to be in a bit of an awkward position if he's not careful. Meanwhile though, Southeast American tanks pushing into the base, thinking they're safe, thinking they're home clear, but right around the corner we have the Tiger tank. Found a 4th Schwerabteilung ready on the scene here. Engaging the Shermans and probably leaving Spanky just a bit sad for his tank crews. And as all this is happening up north, we got another arm engagement on the other end of the map here, more or less. Grant there knocked out with the Panther 4s. Artillery are going for the Ace Panther 4. Supported by the Sappers, we've got more moving up here. Plus anti-tanks there, navigating the narrow bombed out streets. Panther 4 here, Ace kaput. Second Ace of Panther 4 is about to get knocked out. And there we go. Heavy losses now for ashilrye. Southeast here, Tiger moving forward, supported by infantry and the ambulance here. Anti-tanks being out, I think they're for Spanky. More Sappers and anti-tanks both for Anthrax. Artillery to the nail surviving. You get a carpet bombing run here into the straight to the advance here of Ghost. Narrowly dodging it. Rifle squad they're taking a punishing blow from the Tiger tank. Veterans 1 snares ×2 on the Sherman, damaging the engine right with the Tiger nearby. Panther Force now being rushed from the west towards the east here. Almost got the anti-tank gun here. Could see wipes in retreating rifle from the Tiger tank. And this is firing at something else. Fortunately for Spanky, though less so for Anthrax's pack howitzer crew. And there go rushing in. Gunners to man the anti-tanks as the Tiger pushes after the Sherman here. Rapid rushing in here. Could pop the Veterans 1 ability maybe. Nah, too late for that now. Too much distance. 58 versus 149. Allies have just basically bypassed the Germans as they're pushing forwards. Sneaky play there by Spanky. Thumbs up. From there was the officer. We got 55 as 149. Ace Route Squad there proving to be some pretty nasty customers. Unsurprisingly. But there you go. MG-34 to rescue. But still, so much of Ghost Infantry has like really been stretched to the very limits now. It's just the Guasatori because they got the ammunition nearby to support them. To Spanky and to ashilrye. More Pioneers. Tiga there falling back. Until they're going straight at the Tiger Tank. A bold move here from Anthrax. Anthrax setting up here. Tiger Tank getting bombarded. Got the Matilda there. Betty 2 on the Tiger Tank. A true hero of Germany. Tiger under flying right at the right, but even the gun is getting away. They're in the center. Panda 4's dashing in there. Cutting for anti-tank crews themselves, but they're taking a lot of damage in the process, and one Panda 4 is blown up. We got a naval bombardment here, causing immense chaos and confusion here. As Ghost narrowly dodges it. But the German forces are being torn to tatters here. There you go, another Panda 4 is about to go up in flames. Tiger Tank actually went down? Oh dear. The AAA moving anti-tank guns there. Ambulance knocked out as well there.
The victory point is being taken from us.
50,021 here. The Germans just took a massive blow there then. Tiger is down. It is kaput. Certainly not looking great here for the German army now. Certainly has been quite the fight here. Accelerating forwards here. Ace level. Going for the Pioneers, obviously. Got a bit of artillery called in here, and we got more supplies called in by Spanky.
Artillery batteries are on standby. They request orders.
Looking pretty bad here for the Germans now, in particular for Ghost. His situation is looking incredibly glum. Got weapon supports in there for Spanky. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, he's cancelling it. I was not entirely sure what he was planning to do with that at this stage of the fight. Axe has got less than 50 points left. Got an attempt to flank up here from ashilrye. Supported by the officer. We got Matilda's, of course. We got an awful lot of anti-tanks. We got like a total of 5 anti-tanks just moving about there. And just ashilrye has no way of countering them. Basically, he's got no artillery, he's got no Niederwerfers, no howitzer. Nothing. Not even mortars. That's a bit of a problem. And of course, neither did Ghost go for howitzer as well either. So his Panther Force and I just pray there for the anti-tank and halt there in the blob, basically. Panzer's in trouble as well. There we got 30 on 17. Guasatori, they're catching the flamethrower Pathfinders, trying to flank around the Pack 38 or anti-tank crew here. That is definitely not a Pack 38. 26 was on 17 here.
25 points remain.
25 points left for the Germans. Guasatori roaming forwards here. It's a desperate assault here by Ghost. Guasatori, Panzer's moving in. We got the counterattack here from Anthrax. Matilda moving in. Got the Centaur moving up. We got the anti-tank warming up here. Bunker's been cleared up. Guasatori wiped out. We got a machine gun nest going up here as well from Spanky. Meanwhile here, just again, acting for... Oh, got some artillery hits in there from the officer, doing some damage. Clearing out several of the anti-tank guns. That's like 3 anti-tank guns just cleared out in one go. Got 14 was on 17 there, machine gun nest out. But the situation with the Germans is... Even though those anti-tank guns wrecked, not exactly looking great, particularly for ashilrye, because he's just got 1 Panther 4 and a mix of various units. But nothing to really carry things forward. He's going for another Panther 4, but he's still not going for just more infantry, which I think he really badly needs now. Paratroopers inbound here for Spanky. Spanky, meanwhile, obviously quite aware of the importance of infantry, and he's just calling in more infantry as fast as he can. Thumbs up there. Panther 4 ready there for Ghost. 12 versus 117.
305mm batteries have fired.
More bombings from Anthrax.
Only 10 points remain. The fuck is this?
Artillery's raising 40 at Panther 4. Not looking great. Anti-tank bunker there. Whoa. Are they alright in there? Your gun, I told you to stay away from some beams. They are not safe for consumption. And there you go. GG. Game over. A loss for the German. An absolutely brutal match here, though, on Torrente. A lot of big engagements. Some really nasty fights here. But in the end, though, the Allies were able to come there. The Germans, I think, tactically struggled a bit strategically, but they also lacked some critical tools, which definitely, I think, allowed the Allies to push through there. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell your friends, tell your family. And as always, you can support the Propagandacaster by donating on Patreon. This is Imperial News. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for the next episode. Bye, everyone.